As we emerge onto Gwandeokjeong, something is going on. You can see within the gates. I'm not sure what it is. You can't go in beyond the gate. I'm not sure if you can see within. It does seem a little bit dim. There is one problem with this camera. I'm told that the name Gwandeokjeong refers to drawing the bow and is apparently a colloquial expression for self-reliance and self-defense. I may have that wrong, but as far as it goes, being the central governing building from the Josean dynasty, it seems appropriate that it would defend the island, but also recommend to the populace to build up their own strength individually in order to defend the island as well. And Jeju does have a history of having been conquered and reconquered numerous times by the Mongolians, by the left and right during the 20th century, and of course the Korean War itself. There are multiple buildings on the complex, none of which we can enter, but I don't think that's not necessarily against us, as you just wouldn't want whole masses of tourists trampling the oldest wooden building in the entire island. This thing dates back 400 years, and I'm sure they'd like it to last a lot longer. So people are kept away from it in order to keep it preserved, which is fine. Well, I misspoke about being allowed up here. We are, in fact, although the floor itself, we would have to take our shoes off in order to get up there. We're invited to see the mosaic paintings on the ceiling, meant both as a beautification measure and as a preservative. This keeps the wooden structure safe from wear and insects and the like. As small as this area may appear to be now, this was used as a training field for military divisions, not battalions, just small groups, because again, as an island, they didn't need that many to defend the place. And also, there's the fact that the bulk of the area is within the walls as you see them behind me, which we can't go into, but we're assured that it's a larger place, and there's plenty of room to move about as necessary. Our guide has pointed out about the roofs of Josean and the fact that it's tiled rather than thatched. The houses of the common people were thatched like you saw in the museum, and they had to be changed at once every 2 years, which is a lot worse than putting shingles on modern houses back at home. These are tiled and are basically was reserved for government buildings, of course, because governments always get the best things and the people kind of get left with whatever they can scrounge up. But since this is where the people would congregate to find out news and what's going on, or even to protest the government, these buildings had to last as a focal point for the community. So